Okay. Well, that's probably fine. Let's check to make sure everything's working. 'Cause who knows? Who even knows? Excellent condition. Sure everything's working. 'Cause who knows? Seems like it's working. Cool. That's all that matters. I didn't want to change any settings anywhere, so makes it simpler for me. What are these filters I have on here? Oh, took away these. Okay, cool. All right. So sorry for the people who may end up seeing the live replay of this stream. Well, I am losing this game. Brandon. Yeah, sorry for anybody, because there's probably not going to be too many games that I'm playing today. I'm going to be doing other stuff, not just playing games. And you were a little bit too quick there, Contraband. Way too quick. Wait, I need to add something to the description, I think. I don't think I can add it now. Oh, can I add it now? Hopefully none of this information is important for you guys. Because you can see everything. Oh, you're constantly waiting for me to go live? That makes sense. That makes sense, actually. Yeah, I get it. But I do want to add this Discord thing that I didn't add. So let's do a invite people. Edit invite link. Unlimited. There we go. Copy. There we go. But as you can see, this is not going to be fun, Brandon. We're not going to have fun today. That's not what we were supposed to do. All right. This is not what I do anymore. Got this new program here. This is Obsidian. And yeah. I'm going to take notes. I'm going to put stuff together. I think I have the book behind me too. Let me double check. Oh, I do. Good. Got to move all this content. As your punishment for failing at SimEgo. Did you fail at SimEgo? So I will need to go through the SimAI book, but the shape thing is what I'm going to be focusing on right now. So I just want to put that off to the side. There we go. Would be way worse if I was playing. That's good. I don't know what these are. Maybe we'll do some SimEgo first. Make you feel good about yourself. Just 101. I haven't done this in a long time. And my WeChat login. See if anyone actually joins. I didn't actually check. I should probably put this down here. I have 3 viewers. That's pretty good. Anyway. Made some mistakes, apparently. I don't have mistakes. I never do that. Let's go. Oh, wait. If we go back to that. 83% correct. That's all I got to say. Yep. 83%. Easy game. 19 seconds. Easy game. Those are all me. Oh, good. Yeah, you got to get off with all those accounts. Do some really easy problems. 15Q. See if I can do it. It's been like a year. What's the point of this? Just capture? Is that really? Okay. Want 10 more? Sure. 10 more sounds good. Oh, it's a capture thing. They're all, I don't like these ones. They're way too hard. Because you got to like look and see what the thing is. Whose color it is. Oh, terrible. I shouldn't have started at 15Q. This is way too difficult. Oh. Is it saving? Wait to save? Okay, I guess. Capture. Capture. Yeah, easy. 35 seconds. That's so terrible. 15Q is too much. Let's go to 10Q. It can actually. You have to be really careful not to click too quickly. I remember having that problem. Oh, this is a fun one. You throw in here. Yeah. But yeah, I have gotten some wrong at 15Q because I clicked way too quickly. Because I was like, uh-oh, wait, no, I thought I was supposed to live or survive or something. I don't know. But it was not what I wanted. Oh, this is tricky. What I'm not exactly sure what it is, but it's tricky. I mean, I can just connect underneath. Do I need to do anything over here? Is it just the connection here? Is that all I'm looking for? Okay. Oh, capture stones. Survive. And because of everything else I've been doing, I have not actually been playing enough Go, which is very sad. I don't like this one. This one's weird. Am I just trying to make him dead? Okay. Still trying to make him dead. Something like that. That's kind of fun. Because if you connected, we can cut through. I do want to actually save some of the problems that I end up liking a lot and use them for later. Like this one's a co, I guess. I guess that's all it is, just a co. This one you can't connect, right? So it's that idea. It was already terrible. But I know there's the one guy who always moves everything or puts a timestamp where I play my first game. I might not even play a game today, so just letting that guy know when he watches the stream later, there might not actually be a game. It's very important, okay? Very important. Now I'm looking at Discord. Yeah. I can't help it. That guy's name still is hilarious. That's the guy who subscribed. That's still good. Still too good. Oh. Anyway, let's see. Okay, cool. Seems like my connection and everything seems to be perfectly fine for some reason. I was having problems before, but it seems okay now. And like the last few days, I've had like really weird lag issues, which has been very annoying for trying to play any games of any type. Oh, there we go. There's the ping cord that finally went off. Cool. Now we'll see if anything happens. I forgot it. It's pretty quick, but it still takes a couple minutes, it looks like. Especially after not being used for like how many months? 1, 2, it's fine. It's not a big deal. It's only a couple months. That boss sucks. Edge was faster with the notification. This bot's way faster with the notification. That previous bot, man. Oh man, that one was just terrible. It took like 4 hours for it to notify one time. And one time when I went to stream, it took about over an hour before it told anyone I was streaming. Oh man, that other bot was so terrible. I'm so glad I found the ping cord one. That one's so much better. So much better. Anyway. Takes 4 hours to warm the stream up. Yeah, exactly. 4 hours to warm the stream up. That's what's going on. For sure. So here, got my first little shape video. What I wanted to try to do was add some little notes and stuff to it. Let's turn on the get rid of the source mode. So maybe we can get rid of, oh, it went through like that. That's weird. There we go. Interesting. Oh well, do it the other way. I don't really want to watch the video. You're gonna get coffee? Are you okay?
Hello, everyone.
You're getting a coffee? Oh no. Let's turn off the volume here. We just want to sort of see what's going on the board. You should stop drinking coffee. It's bad for you in particular, Brandon. Oh, yeah. We blame your stream. Okay, so the main point here was strong connection, many liberties, and eye potential. Okay. Figured out the issue. What do I do the tabs here? We'll find out. So strong connection, liberties, and my potential. The sugar and cream, yeah, black coffee is fine. It is. The sugar and cream is the problem. So you do not want that. Okay, so that's one thing that it seems that if I have those numbers, it'll have that here. Well, we'll see what happens. Oh, so it does do automatic. Cool. Doesn't matter though. Yeah, strong connection. What are you doing? You go get your coffee. Did you already get your coffee? That's way too quick. Probably not here yet. And I want to open up this. Hopefully it's fine. There we go. And let's go to downloads. You have to go to the store. I thought you probably didn't have it yet. I'm like, calm down. So delete all of this stuff. So this is more empty. Probably don't need any of this. I probably don't need any of this. It's probably fine. Yeah, probably fine. Yeah, I can probably get rid of basically everything in here. Wow, I have so many things in here. What the heck? Well, let's get rid of all this for now. And if I go to here, monocolor board, and you have to switch something else. What is it? There we go. Go to the store, get your coffee. I'll be here. Just going to add A, B, C, and D. And then I want to take a picture of this. So take a picture. Let's open this up. And we want to crop it. Edit image. Crop. There we go. Just straight down like this. Save. Okay. If you go back here, we should be able to drag this up here like this. Always upload. And then there's the little diagram. Nice and simple. Demons of Razgriz. Hello. How you doing? Can I adjust the size of this? Maybe. I just don't know how. We can mess with that later. How are you doing today? So it's going in any direction. I just want to take I'm still not exactly sure how I want to put everything together, but I want to try to do some notes. And then after I have this down, I'll be able to potentially make the next video, do like a script, my first actual script for my next video and see what I can do with this. But I want to also add some more examples in here, and I'll edit everything to add more information over time. Like if I add, I think this one, example, and then we go back to here, we can get rid of these with the eraser. Just erase everything, right? Nice. Can't erase that one for some reason. There we go. I know we want to look at a Joseki here as a good example of this same sort of idea here. And then just need some ABC. So it's similar to what I was showing in the center here. This group has really nice liberties on the outside. We can often Tanuki it because with the ability to run somewhere like A, we can make a base with somewhere like C. Also press down with something like B. Why'd C come up first? What the heck? B, C, okay. So this is B, B, and then C over here. There we go. Figuring this one out. So let me take another picture. And we just crop this one. Crop it right here. Yeah. Save. The most recent one, I'm guessing. There we go. Cool. Yeah, so I said I'm not doing anything exciting today. I just want to get in and actually put something together. If I'm able to put this together completely, I'll add, as I said, I'll add more details as I go along. Maybe not on stream, but I can eventually upload some things as like articles somewhere or something to go along with my old videos, with extra examples that I didn't include in the video, like this one here. Because this is what I mainly showed in the video, because a lot of people have this misconception that these 3 stones are a bad shape, or they're a heavy shape or something. They're not. It is a slow shape, you could say that for sure, but it is a shape with no weakness. It would be a very solid shape. And it's a good shape because of the amount of liberties it has, which is one thing I specify, liberties, because it's very strongly connected and because it has eye potential. It's not about having eyes directly, but having eye potential. Jumping towards C or D gets more eye potential. Jumping towards A and B gives more eye potential, gives more eye shape as well. And we see that in a practical way with this sort of thing here. This is a very common Joseki now. And you see here that black will often leave these stones because they are actually a good shape. They can expand on the bottom to somewhere like B. They can jump somewhere to A, or they can even press down with C. So, common Joseki, showing good, solid shape. Depending on where your opponent plays, you get, you can move in the other direction to maintain good shape. So if white plays B, plays around B, you can move towards A or C. If white plays C, you can move towards B. It is important to always actually keep this idea, I guess a lot of people call it miai, in mind, right? So to keep this in mind, you should usually respond to maintain proper shape. So one of the things that I also want to do, I want to start doing, is I want to invite people onto stream to like actually talk and do stuff with me if they want to. Play games, discuss, maybe review a game. I'm fine with reviewing games and going over hopefully something related to the topic that I'm covering on the stream. So I think I have I set it up on Discord so that I can give people a specific role so they can join the chat, the voice chat that I will be using. And I'll be able to talk to people. So that should be a lot of fun if anyone ever ends up wanting to do that. But who knows how that will work. I don't expect really many people to be here until I start streaming more often again. So we'll just see how it goes. Yeah, so there we go. So we have the main point here. Strong connection, many liberties, eye potential. A very basic misunderstood shape as an example. The example of how that shape is often actually used in a game with just a basic description of how you should be playing. And then I wonder if there's another good example somewhere. I guess you often see it in, let's say, You often see it with sort of like this shape here. I guess I need to change that. There we go. When black often tanukis here, it's common to see a shape like this happen here, where black decides to pincer. I don't know the most common one. I think it's something like this. You'll often see the shape in this way. So I think this is a good example if we add this move here. Sort of a good example of where to play, right? So both sides have been taken from white. White can turn and try to do something, but you see here that since both sides are taken, white should now be jumping towards A in some way, right? Moving in towards the center, because you don't want to go towards the right side of the board or the bottom or the top area. You need to jump away. So it's another example of the shape that could be useful potentially. I don't know if we need a move here. Maybe just leave this blank, take another picture, and crop this one. You can potentially, there we go. We'll just get rid of this side here. Let's do this way. Or maybe go further. Because, you know, jumping further is perfectly fine. Save. And bring it in. Guess I don't really need to do that, huh? It's really close in that way. One Joseki. And then do 1, 2, 3, 4. 2 invasion. Or reduction, I guess, is what this is. Or reduction into a fight. We could mark the white stones, but for now, this is fine. Then I'll see what else I showed in the video. Because it's been a while. I think I remember a lot of what it was, because next I believe it's just the different moves showing what the how to make shape, I guess, technically. But in this case, okay, so you see white doesn't really have anywhere to go. Looks pretty good. It's already restricted on both sides. And needs to make use of the last option to jump towards the center. Now, in this case, you can turn. Often there's a jumping move here. There's also attachments in the corner. There's lots of techniques that can be used to figure this situation out, even attaching and double hane to try to get some shape towards the center. But the most basic sense, you're just jumping, and you can jump in multiple different spots. But turning is often fine too, and then jumping further, because after the turn, you have more strong connection. as long as white actually jumps. White jumps or moves towards the center. Hello, Herb. How you doing? Consider this to be good shape. I'm not doing anything fun right now, but something I was thinking about, like there's two cool things to think about. Just making stuff on stream instead of a. This one isn't necessarily writing a book, but I might potentially edit it and post it somewhere if I want to have written companions to the lectures I do, and then I can also get used to this and write actual scripts for my videos. So yeah, I need to do that, and I figured I don't need to. I don't need to do this all off stream. I figured I can actually do it on stream. That's not that big of a deal. You don't really see people do that in the Go scene. You see them and do that in a lot of other places, but not here. So it's made sense to me to at least try it out. Yeah, shape is extremely important. It's the thing I focus on the most, and I'm still not good at it. I'm terrible. So far we have the 3 important things to consider to make sure your shapes are good. A basic example. Well, I'm not writing the book. Takes notes. Basic example, how it is in a Joseki, right? The same exact shape, but a Joseki with options, and then a reduction invasion sort of fight thing here, which is another common shape that you see in games. And I feel like that's probably a little bit better because like my video doesn't have all of these smaller details because that makes the video significantly longer. But something that this program can actually do as well is you can actually, there's a plugin here. I don't remember what it's called, but I didn't add it yet. Community plugins. Let's see if there's a thing here. It's like it's not a word count. There's novel word count, WordPress. See if there's a script. But I know there's a plugin here I need to look up later. It tells you how long it would take. Yeah, it tells you how long it would take to read out a script that you have. So I'm going to try to find that so I can write it down. Yeah, so is the term shape always or usually referred to group development in the center of the board? Not really. That's why I wanted to show, like, this is the center board. This is the corner, right? The shape that you have here in the corner. And then here's a shape on the side, right? In this case, they're all the same shapes. And it's just how to handle the situations. So here you see there's the 4 different directions you can move in with this shape. One of the directions is cut off here. Well, 2 of the directions, I guess. So you have the bottom and the left side. So you only have these 2 technical options of where to go. And then here you only have 1 option of where to go. But as long as you understand how this works, it's easier to manage what you need to do in other games. So if you had the 2 options, which is common, say if you have 2 ways to fix your group, you don't need to necessarily play again. But sometimes you still want to, in my opinion. But when you understand how these are taken away, you understand which direction you need to go to make sure you maintain good shape. But let's see what the next part is here in the video. It described basically, oh, this is annoying. I just described basically if you put stuff in the way, then the shape is becoming worse. Only a couple directions to move towards. Last example is white. Just because I think it's often usually white that ends up playing this, but I can change that later if I feel like I need to have them all the same color. Just going with the top of my head right away first. Oh yeah, this stopped again. Yeah, if you play on this side, you have to play on the other side. And then after this, it was the example of what the moves are that make up shape. There's actually a lot of content in this video. I forgot. Oh, I've put all the cutting stuff in here too. Oh, pause. There we go. I wouldn't necessarily say it's development in the center. I'm only considering the group itself. I'm not only thinking about the center. Like, this is the side, right? If white plays C, you play B, or somewhere on the bottom. Sometimes B is too far. But if white plays B, you can play at A or C to move out the group, and that's how you maintain a strong shape with the group. This one, you've taken away all the options except for one, which is moving towards the center. But I don't know how I'm going to do the other one that I want to do. Because it would be like... It's like all the different moves, right? If you do them all at the same time, it looks a little awkward. Like, this is number 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. I don't know if I want to do them individually. I don't know. Maybe. Development from influence? Well, 1 second here. I have some YouTube shorts that I did. Go to the shorts. See what the shape ones I did were. I did a lot of these. What the hell? When did I do these again? I don't even remember. Like this one up here.
White has just played this attach and clamp combination in order to try to make shape in black's area. If black follows white's plan, white can Atari and make a base for their stones. Often your opponent's best move is your best move, but if you push through in this situation, white can block here, cutting through your shape. You'd have to be very confident that you could kill white in order to play this way. In this case, the best way to prevent forcing moves is to connect solidly. If white still blocks on the outside, black can peep the shape. If white connects, black can just go up. And now white has a very heavy shape here and will have a hard time living. So instead of blocking, white should play lightly and jump here. But now, when black extends, white can't make a base locally and will have to run away.
That was an interesting one. But like this example is you notice that these moves aren't necessarily about developing or doing anything specific. It's about like this is why I want to discuss this sort of stuff so I can get better at describing it, first of all. But like, you connect here to prevent your opponent from getting something good. When they jump out, you take away the shape point to make it so that it's harder for them to do something here in general. You're fighting over the points that are the most important for the shape to be strong. You know, it's fine. Yeah, I need questions, and it's been a long time since I've been streaming or answering any questions, so it's difficult to know exactly what to say anymore. So definitely keep asking. But yes, the better you understand the shape, the easier it is to wreck your opponent's position and to make your position stronger. Yeah, there's more to it than just trying to do a duality. Yeah, like I guess a duality to it. Maybe that's the right way to say it. But these are just the basic example to explain the idea of shape. Because as I said, the shape here, I could probably make these bigger somehow. But shape just needs to be strongly connected if your opponent can cut through your shape, it's not a strong connection. It has to have a lot of liberties. Liberties are extremely important in any sort of fighting. And then eye potential, the ability to make eyes easily. Those are the only three things you really need to be considering with shape. Now, in a game, you may want to consider, like, if I jump instead of make a base, then I can control the center. If I make a base instead of jump, then I can control the side, right? Like, those are strategic ideas of which shape to play, but the shape itself is separate. Something like that. I'll get used to this again one day. Now, this next part in the video is about the shape and the weakness. It's like the 1-point jump is not a weak shape, though there is a way to cut through the shape. So if we play the middle here, black gets to choose, but you can cut through the shape. However, after you cut through the shape, someone here has the advantage over the other, and it's black. Since black has the advantage locally, it's disadvantageous to cut through the shape. The normal shape here, with a pinwheel formation in the center, is like this. So black gets an extra move here that he wasn't supposed to have, and then it's also black's turn to play. So black can play one more move. Wherever. I don't know the best place. Could be anywhere. So it's still a strong connection as long as the person maintains the advantage locally. Oh, nice. I still have all these. He needs to fix his tree thing. We'll figure that out one of these days. Yes. If we move it here, then we still get a similar thing here. There's a ladder here for this one. So it's actually even more connected. Because no matter how white cuts, there's always a ladder. And see, look, there's this missing spot here. So maybe there's a setting I need to turn off here. Show variation move numbers. Show variations. Show variations. Okay, there we go. And then we have the two spaces here. No, you don't see anything, Rogue Potato. You see nothing. Yeah, so I think it's all relative to the pinwheel shape in the center. So I think that's probably where I want to start with the example. It's the... Oh. Let's go back to the very beginning. My mini eyes, they're worthless. You know, it happens, okay? That's it's just how it is. Not everyone... Oh, right here. It's okay. Pinwheel shape. Rope Potato's not on the list. So I go back one, then delete this. Maybe I need to just refresh the page too. That could work. This one, this one, this one, this one. We'll go this way. So shape is based, a lot of this shape and the cutting of the shape was sort of based on the pinwheel. So let's take a picture of that. Oh, yeah, that's right. Okay. Let's go a little bit further out here. Save. Non-potato list. The non-potato list. Have you heard of this software, Rogue Potato? It's called Obsidian. You might know about it. So I figured I'd ask. Oh. Where'd you go? Right there? No. Control Z. Control Z. There we go. Never heard of it? Okay. It's a note-taking thing. Oh. Well, that's not what I was trying to do. I meant move it up. There we go. So let's just do sample pinwheel. Pinwheel. What do I do over here? I did the dashes. Okay. It uses markdown in order to do a lot of this stuff. So like the different titles and such. And you can embed stuff in it, which is nice, and you can do all your note taking and everything, which is really cool. And all of these pictures and stuff that I'm putting in here are not necessarily being saved to my computer. They're being uploaded to Imager so that it doesn't take up any space on my computer. Yeah, Bear. Yeah. This one's free, which is nice. Yeah, syncing between devices. There's a lot of stuff. I know I'm supposed to put stuff together. For example, the word shape here. If I have the word shape anywhere, so Joseki here, this word Joseki, I know I'm supposed to like do this sort of markdown thing. Oh, not that one. I want to get rid of that. Not that. So Joseki, and then just these two right here. And then now I can open up this, which opens up another note. And now it links this note with the note that I just made, so that I can click on that and go to the Joseki if I need to know what Joseki means, which is really cool. So from here, like, oh, a diagram, blah, 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 common Joseki. What's Joseki? Click. Yeah, it's really cool. And you can share all the notes and upload them as a website and all that sort of stuff. It's really cool. Anyway. Stole that from stole that from you somehow, huh? After he stole it from someone else. Very good, very good. Yeah, so I don't know if I will actually have my own website where I'm gonna put all this stuff. Maybe I will ask let me see. Maybe I'll ask Adam to host on his website if he wants articles and stuff there after I actually put it all together. Who knows? But for now, I'm just putting it all together for fun. Yes, I don't know if I need the pinwheel. I mean, I'll edit this later. Read mode here. Your website's not good enough. No. And when was the last time you actually did anything on your website? Yep. All right. So, oh yeah, I have the markdown stuff over here. The basics. There's more stuff to do. There's also like you can tag everything, so you can have them all put together as tags. You can use a database to make graphs and to do other stuff based on how things are connected to each other or how things are tagged, which is really cool. I'm not going to mess with all that now. This is brand new. I don't want to do all the complicated stuff yet. But I can look up books. Let me see. Oh, I guess I want to do Control P, book search, create new book note, and we can look up theory and practice of shape. Let's see. See if it's actually on here. Maybe I have to look up probably the ISBN in order to get it correct. There's a lot of theory and practice stuff. But yeah, anyway. So what would this be? Oh yeah, I need to go back to edit mode. So this would be Pinwheel's example of basic crosscut fighting. And so if I wanted to, I don't know how I want to put cross-cut, right? If I wanted to, I could highlight this cross-cut part so I can have a separate section for that and have a new note made for that and add stuff to that later. I need to figure out how they actually use it. So, Smart Go Books. What's this? Oh, Trouble Master. Nice. Level. Minus Control F. Cross dash cut. I guess that's what they're doing. Anyway. Yeah, when you have the more of this stuff that you make, though, you can also do the graph view. And so here's the shape. These are connected to Joseki and Crosscut. Here's this one that's markdown, not connected to anything. So yeah, it's a really kind of interesting way of organizing and visualizing stuff. Whoa. Anyway, go back to here. I keep getting distracted. This is why I wanted to do it on stream. Basic crosscut fighting is the basis for cutting shapes. Good reference. Who should have the advantage in a fight? In a cutting fight. Cutting, I don't know. I'll answer that later. And then it was just the different shapes, different ways of making the shapes. I don't know if I want to do each of them, every one of those. I probably will. I don't want to, but I probably will. Whatever. Azure, okay. OMG, yeah. You thought you knew? I thought I knew, but I didn't. I have no idea what you mean. I don't even remember what I said. Yeah, I guess we need some sort of cutting thing for this. I need to like be able to click on it and cut the I know you guys can't see that because it's behind the camera, but the tree, need to cut the tree in pieces. Whatever. All the different shapes. I wonder if I can make it small. Probably can. Picture, and let's just do the next one. So it's X, right? Yeah, so X. Picture. Yeah. 2 space. And large night move. Yeah. Need to edit all of them. Well, hopefully there's no weird pictures over here. Probably delete the rest of these. I don't think I need any of it. Yeah, there's a bunch of stuff I just have on here for no reason. Let me double check to make sure I don't need any of these things. Some old templates. That's no good. Don't get banned from YouTube. Yeah. If I get banned from YouTube, that'd be awkward. Looks like I can just delete it all. Nice. All right. Edit this one. I'm going to make these small. Very small. Very, very small. For now. Save this one. Yeah, all the boring stuff, just doing that all on stream instead of off stream. Easy options. That's definitely the right thing to do. All right, crop this one too. I don't really use this image editor thing, so who knows if there's a faster way to do it. I'll figure that out when I get older. I probably just have these side by side somehow. I don't know how, but I'll figure that out. So that'd be really nice if I could do that. Probably just put them in the right order in order for it to work. Because it's not quite the same as something like I'd want to put everything in Affinity Publisher to really be able to maneuver things and edit everything. And last one. Just the last one, finally. This is why I didn't want to do it. I'm lazy. Whatever. There we go. I got a message. Brandon, you can say whatever you want. You're the only one who has to worry about getting banned if you're in chat. Don't worry about it. Anyway. All right, let's add those. What if I just click and drag them all at the same time? Yeah, they all want to be side by side. They don't want to be side by side at all. They want to be up and down. So the bigger ones. So I probably want to reorder. Let me move this over. Let me click on. I just do the source mode, and then I should be able to move these around. Can I just click and drag them? Nice. Oh, Control Z. Oh, good. So make some spaces. Then I want this one to be up here. This one at the bottom. This one up here. This one at the bottom. Let's see if it did anything correctly here. Yeah, they don't want to be side by side. Oh well. I know there's a way to do it, and you're supposed to. I think it might depend on the not the template, but the theme that you're using. We have different appearances and themes here. With the minimal theme, I don't know if the minimal theme allows you to stack the images properly, but I'll just put some description in between. So let's just space in between everything. And the first one here, just 2 spaces. I need to swap those two. Source mood. This one needs to go here. This one needs to go down. There we go. Your background is weird. My background is your YouTube logo. What? I can get rid of my background. Anyone can do that. What? Oh, my background. Okay. My wallpaper on my computer. That's what you mean. Yes. This one here. Let's view no desktop icons. Yeah. I get it now. There we go. Turn that back off. And a weeb. No, you said and a weeb. You've already screwed it up, Broke Potato. No, yeah, it's one of my favorite artists. Name is Rurudo. Very good artist. She's finally starting to do some stuff. She has a book, like a light novel thing, that's finally coming out that she's doing the art for. And there's some other cool things too, which is nice. Yeah, so this first one, this is the, will it be just the Nobi? This is diagonal. Diagonal. 1 space jump. Let's see if I'm right. Knight's move. 2 space jump. See if I get it right without having to double check. And this one was the large knight. All right, let's go to the source mode. Yay, I did it. Nice. All right, so. No, I'm not going to be doing anything exciting at all. Nothing exciting. Can't be cut. Has a large amount of liberties. I don't know. Just can't be cut. Considered a slow move. Same as Nobi, but with a directional preference. I have a few lessons for Brandon. 1 space jump faster than Nobi. Has a weakness in the center with a wedge. Hey, Francis, how you doing? Knight's move, that would be, I don't know. Similar to diagonal. Adding a weakness at the waist that requires a ladder. Yeah, you don't need to worry about this one. I'm going to be doing a lot of streams that involve me just working on stuff, not just playing games or doing Sumego, but actually working on things and trying to make like scripts and stuff for potential lectures in the future. So if you're interested in that, you can watch, but it's probably not going to be very exciting. I'm very likely going to have to end up quitting my job here soon. So I want to just stream more and sort of stream everything, not just when I'm playing, like I said. Faster than one space jump with more weakness. To check. I'm just doing a basic description here to make it easier. Large knight move. So then knight's move. All cutting positions of this shape can be related to the pinwheel to know who has the better position. All right, there we go. So I guess there's like two basic examples, right? So with this shape, let's get rid of this one. So with this shape, if white tries to come in, I believe this is the proper cutting move. With no extra stones in the area, when white goes to cut, there's a couple different ways for black to handle this. Black could Atari and connect. But if we just look at the pinwheel idea, and we move out like this to form that sort of same pinwheel shape, you'll see that in order for white to continue the pinwheel, there's already a move here for black in sort of preventing white from being able to expand in a large way. So you'll see how this is very different when you just compare it to that shape. And so now you see, obviously, black has the advantage. If we add another move in the area locally for white, usually it would be something over here before they try to cut. Maybe even instead of this one, we could put it down one here. And now when white goes to cut like this, if we follow the same sort of shape idea here, it's a little bit more awkward to sort of figure out the right way to form that same pinwheel, because white has an easy way to connect somewhere. And often what white would probably do is maybe not that, but extend and then cut, which, as you can see, makes it slightly difficult for black to fight here. So now the fighting is much more even. There goes the pinwheel. Now the fighting is much more even, and it's harder to say who has the advantage. So all local moves are very important, but how do I show that example very easily? I don't know. Probably want to go this way. I could use this as the example itself. Cutting directly, you can see how it relates to the pinwheel shape. What did I have in here already? So we got this one. Oh, I know what's going on. I figured it out. There's a setting here. We go to the community plugins. There's a minimal theme settings. There is a maximize media. Turn that off. And now it's the proper size. There we go. Maximize media was the wrong thing. Now, if I want to, I can put them all right next to each other. So you can sort of see them all in the same way. Let's test that first. Okay, test first. Source mode. Let's move this one down. Let's move this one up here. And let's see if it works. And they're right. They're not next to each other. I think normally it's supposed to be, those are supposed to be added next to each other. But maybe we can move it to over here. Read mode. No. Yes, it works. It works like that. There we go. I'm glad I remembered. I'm glad I remembered. All right. So now what we want to do is just add some space. We need some space, man. We need some space. Let's do 3. And then if I take this one, this would be the 3 normal shapes here. We just want to add a little bit of space. 1, 2, 3. Read mode. Let's look what it looks like. There we go. These are 3 basic ones. And then we can put these 3. Oh, no, there's 4, I guess. 4 basic ones. Then we can put these 2, which are separate from those ones. Okay. Okay. See, I'm learning slowly. Very slowly, but I am learning. I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure there's some sort of learning happening. Now I can get rid of these. Because now they're all next to each other. It makes it significantly easier for me to do what I want. What I was imagining in my head. And we just want these ones to be next to each other. And we don't necessarily need a bunch of spaces. But let's see what this looks like. Yeah, this does go into the second line. So maybe I'll move these 2 down to the second line. So we'll just do this. And there we go. Now they can all be next to each other. I need to learn this program eventually. But it seems very useful so far. So above here, these would be the, let's get rid of, I don't need the source mode anymore. We can turn that off. So these here would be the basic shapes. I could probably do a title. If I go here, let's do 1, 2, 3, 4. Basic, solid shapes. And then this one here, we could do loose shapes. So one of the things that's cool about this, you can actually do this little drop down thing here to hide it. Right. Nice and simple. It's really cool. Probably go back one here. Yeah. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. I want these to be bigger. So maybe I'll do, instead of 1, 2, 3, we'll just highlight it basically. We don't need to highlight, but make them bigger in general. Oh, my bad. So let's just do, instead of 4, let's do 3 on this one. And then 3 on this one, and then 3 over this one here, yeah. So strong connection, many liberties, and eye potential. Then I could add some descriptors after that if I want to. So like if I typed in this area, strong connection, a difficult for opponent to separate stones. Difficult for opponent to separate stones. Many liberties. Liberties provide strength. How do I describe that one? What did I even say in the video? I don't remember. Many liberties. My liberties are very important for liberty fights. If you have a lot of liberties in a very solid shape, then you don't have to worry about your opponent surrounding the group if your opponent has another weak group nearby that is potentially you can potentially attack. Whereas if you don't have strong liberties with the group, it doesn't really matter if your opponent's too weak because you're technically weaker. So liberties are sort of translate to how strong or weak your group actually is. So strength related to strength. And fighting potential. And then to easily make eye shape. A living group. I like that better. And then you can just close these off. And there's just a little thing there. It's cool. Except I need to do diagram. Basic. Example. Now if I do this one, it does still close it all off. Ugh. I'll figure that out later. I guess I'd need the same level in order for it to not do that, right? So what I actually need this to be is -1 basics of shape. We can do -2 maybe. Yeah, there we go. Basics of shape. There we go. Man, look how much work already was already put into this stupid video. What did I do? Well, how much did I do in here? What does that work? What the hell? I wish this was bigger, though. This doesn't need to be so small. But not a big deal. Yeah, then I showed the cutting the shape. I don't necessarily need to have all the different cuts in here. I think just cutting the shape is the most important aspect to show next, not the other stuff I showed there. So solid shapes here, loose shapes. I'm calling them loose shapes for now. Most common moves. Common moves to use when playing solid shapes. Because all of these are shapes themselves. But when you combine this Nobi here with a 1-point jump and jump it out this direction, you get another different shape. And then if you have the knight's move connected with that 1-point jump, that's when you get the table shape, right? So we have this one. And then if we add 1-point jump And then here's another 1 point jump, or also a knight's move. Now we have this shape. It's made up of 3 different shape moves, 3 different movement moves, 3 different, I don't know what to call them. 3 different types of moves combine to make this shape. We also have the, I guess some people call it like the mouth shape, but like this shape is only good if there are, if there are other stones nearby like this. Now it's a really good shape, whereas without these stones, this is no longer a good shape. And I think that's what I want to sort of describe in the next video. It's that idea of what makes a shape good versus bad. And it's always relative to the stones that your opponent has on the board. It's the most important aspect. What does your opponent have on the board? Instead of most commonly say the recommended moves for most situations. That's sort of a hangma idea. And, this would be this would be like recommended. No, instead of recommended moves, these would be uncommon. Well, they're still somewhat common, but these are the more niche type moves, right? But not really, right? Because they're used in quite a few. Less recommended, most recommended moves for speed / development. There we go. More like what I was talking about here. There we go. So I just wanted to spend about an hour at least going through this, and that's what I've done so far. I'm mostly messing around and talking. I'm just going to add one last thing, which is the example, the cutting example. I just need one cutting example. I can add more later if I actually want to turn it into a real article. But for the purpose of like a video, you actually don't need all of the examples laid out. But I wanted to add some extras, because people had a hard time accepting that this here is actually a good shape. They really had a hard time accepting that. But then people will go and play this Joseki. And this Joseki is this shape. And it's good to Tanuki because you have options to strengthen it, going up or to the right. Here, going up and to the right, right? Those are the options they have available. B and D are gone. C and A are still available. And they have the pinwheel. These are the shapes that make up moves, the loose shapes. And if we look at cutting one of the shapes, let's just do cutting diagram. I just call it cutting shapes. If we go back to here, we can add that basic shape idea here. I probably want to do at least one move here first. This one here. If white tries to cut, this is the appropriate place to cut. You usually do not want to play anywhere else. You can play some of the other spots, but for example, if you play this one, it's you're just dead on one side. So this is not the appropriate spot to cut, unless of course you have the ladder. Even then, black is stronger on each side. So you do an attachment here. This is the appropriate spot. And then you can cut directly. If black does some sort of Atari, which is what you'd sort of be worried about here, and then extending, then you have this Atari giving black an empty triangle. And after you connect, black is the one who's in a slightly more awkward position than you. So that's why you would extend instead. I don't know the best place to extend, but let's follow the pinwheel, and if we, yeah, you can just see that it's much easier for black to get some sort of advantage. Significantly easier. I really don't want to give this Atari, so I want to do this way, then this way. Yeah, there we go. And then to complete this shape, that's the sort of shape. And then I guess we'd want to add move numbers to this one. So it would be attaching here, blocking here, cutting here, extending here, extending here, extending here, extending here. Then just take a picture and crop it. I said I don't need it to be too detailed right now, just a little bit of detail to give the example. That should be good enough. Save. Back to Obsidian, and let's add this picture here. This one's the newest one. Just add it right here. As I said, the coolest part is that it does seem to directly upload to Imager, so I don't have to, so I can just delete all these pictures when I'm done. Don't have to have them stored anywhere. And if I need the pictures, I can go and get them later. Here we have white trying, oh, cutting. Yeah, cutting the large knight. I can probably, when I say pinwheel, like this one here, when I say this, I can probably open up a new note, and in here, I can probably take this picture. If I just do this here, Control C, and put it in this pinwheel section. So that way, we have, you can click on it, go straight to here so you can see the pinwheel directly. And it can even have a basic instruction here. So we have what is shape here. We can click on Joseki. I'll probably add more of these as we go along, but like, okay, here's the pinwheel. So then when we're down here, we don't have to scroll back up. We can click, whenever I say pinwheel, I can have it link to that and just click it myself. So here we have white cutting the large knight's move. And following the basic idea of the pinwheel. Oh, not crosscut. See, that's my bad. Pinwheel shape. Following the basic idea of the pinwheel shape, you can see how black has an extra move, getting ahead of white's stone at 7, giving black the advantage locally, along with Sente. Shape up and the index of shapes. Yeah, shape up. Is that the free book or is that the, yeah, make good shape? I think is not the, is the, it's shape up is the free one, right? Shape up. Baduk. Yeah. This one here. I have not been able to read through this one because I did not really like it. It was just hard to read, not because it was actually bad. It seemed like it was better than the other one. So I am going to read through this one. Principles of development. Yeah. Table shapes. Building tables. Yeah. 211. 209, my bad. 211. 214 of the PDF. Oh, okay. Oh, so these are index of shapes. Yeah, 211 here. Okay, yeah. Oh, the bulge here, yeah. Okay, yeah. Arrowhead. The Bend. I like it. I like some of the names. The Big Bend. Oh, that's where people got this name, the Big Bend. Okay. Yeah, I will have to look through this one. Here's the elephant eye, the elephant jump here, the diagonal jump. But like, this is something that I wanted to focus on here as well. It's like, if you see these, I wouldn't really call this one a good shape. This is a tactic instead of a good shape. Let me zoom in, right? This one, in my opinion, is a tactic. This one's not a good shape. This is a tactic. You do this jump to either try to force your opponent to come in here so that you can push them in a specific direction. Yeah, makes sense too. Yeah, if I go to the editor here, I already got this picture in, so I don't need to worry about it. If we add the elephant jump, right? The purpose, like the biggest weakness here, of course, is that white can come in like this. And the reason why it's bad is because when you push here, white can split the stones completely. And what this is, this shape here, this is a knight's move that's been completely split in half, which is why it's considered a bad shape. Like you let your opponent split your knight's move. So if we go back here and we have the knight's move instead, it would be the same as white attaching here to cut, but you extended and let them cut through, which is usually bad. But sometimes this stone is not important, and so you force them to cut through so that you can get this wall on the other side. That's why I say it's sort of more of a tactic than a shape, in my opinion. And then the other option, when your opponent does jump in to the elephant's eye, you're actually not supposed to push because you have that bad shape. You're actually supposed to do a knight's move. Because now when they push, you can jump out here. And you can see how this is a much more flexible position for black versus the other one, which is much more direct. And so that's sort of the basic idea behind the elephant eye as a move to purposefully play. And often if your opponent doesn't play the move, they decide to play somewhere else. Like let's say they decide to poke at the elephant eye, then you're able to fix the elephant eye with the next move. Because this turns into a different shape. Like he said, this one was like the Big Ben or something like that. Counterintuitive, yeah. Let's actually look at, we can look at a simple example, I think. If we look at a basic game example, we can do an old example with a splitting stone. Like this here. Let's add this sort of shape. And this one? There we go. Leaning on this 2-space base. Often what you see people do is they can attach and extend. But this is you see there's the elephant eye here. If white pokes out the eye, is ever going to do one space jump to make something like a box? I can show you that here. Yeah, you can poke directly in here. And this is sort of that elephant eye idea because these cutting points. Just depends on the ladder. Same if you do this one. Just completely break the shape really easily. It's a very common elephant eye situation. Normally, you'd want to jump. Black can jump here and you have to protect. It's a very bad shape for white. Inefficient shape, I guess. Not bad, inefficient. If we're just talking about that point here, is it bad to do this one? Is this the one you're talking about? Is it bad to do this one because white can play here? I have to wait. I think there's... I want to make sure I'm looking at the right thing, or if that's what you mean. L11. Yeah. Well, L11 first? Okay. Okay, this one. Yeah, this one's a little bit different. So, as I said before, like the proper move is the knight's move. And so it could be either direction. The knight's move this way as well. So the reason why this would be the proper move is because there's not as many cutting points for this side, right? So if we do this one, you'll see that there's quite a few cutting points, and it just depends on the outside position, because it could go in any direction. For example, white could try to just cut this side off if there's no ladders and stuff to worry about. Or white could decide to just push and cut directly. There's too much weakness here normally. But if you have any sort of surrounding position, you could sometimes do this one. I think I saw in a game yesterday, if we go to... maybe not yesterday. It's Telegraph? Yeah, lots of reading. That's why you generally don't want to play those types of moves, because they will have bad Aji. Is it this one? No, it's not this one. Is the other one? Second one? I don't remember. There was one that actually had that sort of situation happen. Oh well. Yeah, Yunkyo. She had a situation versus Telegraph in one of the games. I just don't remember which one it was, but it was a similar idea. Maybe on the left side of the board, maybe? Oh no, it was this game, See this, there we go. Telegraph did that here. This move here. This is actually the example you were talking about, basically. Yeah, the video came up in my recommendations. Yeah, Yunkyo has some really good reviews. I like her reviews quite a lot, and I like her Joseki videos. They're quite good. Telegraph also makes videos. He does a pro game commentary, and he does a pretty good job as well. Yeah, you can see this is a... you can see this is basically the question you were asking. There's one extra stone here. You have to use to her accent, but it's not as thick as some other YouTubers I've seen. So I think she's pretty easy to understand overall. Maybe her older videos are a little bit harder, but her newer videos are definitely easier to understand. But instead of pushing and cutting here, which has all this weakness, what Yunkyo did was she just extended down, because this exposes all of the weakness of this shape. Telegraph tries to just bump here to try to get a Sente exchange to protect all the weakness as quickly as possible. But she just pushes and cuts right away. And you can see that Yunkyo gets a really nice shape towards the right side of the board. And now there's all this potential, very large potential here. And this white group is still not alive. He has to extend or protect this cutting point, which is very annoying. And she's able to keep pressing him, which is also quite annoying. But there's also these cutting points here. So there's lots of moves on the side of the board that give this group here more eye shape because of this bad shape here. If he just connected, that fixes a lot of the cutting points, but there's also still all of this cutting aji. Yeah, I think Telegraph was trying to settle the area quickly. It was more about just trying to get something locally, because technically white is probably weaker than black here. So if you just play the normal move, maybe black can try to get some really large potential here. Save his groups, right? So white wanted to try to get something else out of the situation. Maybe attaching here could have been a fun idea. But the problem, of course, is just this extending down is very painful. Yeah, so you do see this move, though. You could consider it like a Tetsuji idea as long as it works. In this case, it doesn't really work very well because of this move. But even high-down players are trying it. You just have to be able to read. Reading's the hardest part of this entire thing. Ugh. This one was an interesting game, though. And yeah, I believe she should have just push and cut directly. I think that's what was discussed. Because you can go down. I don't remember. Doesn't really matter. Yeah, there are Sumegos for that. I believe there are some. I don't know if you can find them real easily, like here. Maybe you can find them somewhere, but I know that they do exist somewhere in this world. Oh, Choi Zhang, nice. Miyama Yuta. Here's the tiger's mouth, apparently. I don't know what's going on. But that's what I want to do, though. I want to make a good resource for people to go to find a lot of this information for free, not just in video format, but also in like this sort of format as well. After I can make it more detailed later, but this type of format and video format, a website of some sort. And then, because like one of my friends does have a website, what's it called? Let me see if I can figure this out. Do I have a save somewhere? Bookmarks. Probably have a saved on a bookmark somewhere. Maybe I don't. Oh, Takumi Go. That's what it's called. Magnet toy size travel go board. Yeah, that sounds like fun. Study with your go board. Little magnet go board. Yeah, this website here. This is what they're trying to do as well. Takumi Go Academy. Some of their videos are hard to understand, but they do have a lot of videos here. Oh, 4 languages, channel Go content. Okay. They do have a lot of stuff. Online lessons, really cool. These are all the videos they do. But they also have, like, here's a whole section about openings, opening theory, why classical openings are gone, the new AI stuff, the stuff about the Shibano, Toromaru, Joseki. They have Tetsuji, Life and Death. Yeah, very good stuff. Yeah, these are all free. Because what they're doing is they're using if you click on like the comb formation, they're choosing OGS here to show these things here, and all the information here is on the side of the board. Here's the comb formation. You cannot kill this shape because when you play here, white can play here, and you have to connect Shortage of Liberties. Cool. We get the next one. This one's hard to kill as well, and it shows you sort of an example, but you can't really play through them too easily. You just have to follow just alive here. I'll leave a link here. Let's go to the main page. Copy. There you go. This one, I think they're doing a pretty good job so far, but it would be really nice if, for example, when we click on this, it doesn't go to OGS. It'd be really nice if it just went to another area on the website itself, made specifically for doing this, which is why one of the reasons why my friend is developing this little SGF viewer. We should be able to embed this on a website so that people can play through the variations. And he also wants to do a Go problem solver thing with this as well, so that you can embed that. People can solve Go problems. Yeah, it's really cool. Yeah, it's a cool website. It's a very useful website. And they're very strong players. They're both 9 Dawn on Fox. I think they don't really have a lot of subscribers though. Okay, Go Academy. They have 794 now. That's pretty good. But the problem is like 37 views, 94 views, 96 views, 166. They are low on views. It's not very fun. They have a couple that are getting up there with 700. But they have a lot of really good content, but not a lot of views. So we need to fix that. But I think I understand why it can sometimes be difficult to understand everything they say, because they're... You've been watching this guy? Yeah. It can sometimes be hard to understand them, but most of the time I think it's fine. I want to do something with them. I think that'd be fun. I want to do something with a bunch of people. I think that would be... Yeah, I think that'd be a lot more fun. Because, yeah, I said this a lot earlier. I want to get people to talk and discuss and do things. So, like, on the Discord that I have, if you join it, I can give people permission to, like, join voice chats and we can discuss stuff during the stream. And I want to invite people on and talk about stuff on streams and yeah, just have fun. That's sort of the idea right now. There we go. Move all this over. Go back to here. Oh, yeah. When they use as a specific concept, yeah. Yeah, I think that's maybe one of the problems, right? There's not something that you can watch all the time on their channel. Like, if you're interested in professional stuff, you probably watch all the professional stuff. But does that mean that you want to watch the evolution of the 3-3 invasion? Or stuff about the opening? Maybe you just want to watch the professional things. And that's where Telegraph does a good job, I think. Let's see if that'll pop up properly. Telegraph Go. There we go. That's where he does a good job with that. Because he is like, if you watched his video and you liked his video, you'll watch all of his videos because they're all the same type of video. Right? Made it easier for him to get a lot of views. He's like almost 2,000 subs now. Very good. He still is not monetized. I'm not sure why. Maybe he just didn't decide to. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, all this stuff here. Terrible. But I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to try to do, I'm not going to say I'm going to do it. I'm going to try to do it. I'm going to try to stream very, very frequently because I at least want to work on this Obsidian stuff. Breakdown of the Taiwan guy. Yeah. Very good. Yeah, so I'm at least going to try to do what my goal is 1 hour minimum every day. Maybe not on Mondays because that's the longest day at work. But every other day except for Monday, I probably want to try to do like an hour when I get home. Work on this for like an hour. Maybe play a game instead. Do some Sumego. Try to get people to jump into voice chat or something. Something like that I think would be fun. Yeah, Black the Avenged locally along with Sente. That's the very, very basics of this video here. Yeah, so the next video, this is my shape book that I really, really like. Theory and Practice of Shape. You can't really see it too well. Oh yeah, Octopodes, Octopodes. I like Octopodes. I saw some of his reviews. They seemed to be really good. Yeah, the one that I saw seemed really nice. I wouldn't mind doing stuff like that too, just reviewing. But I got to get used to talking on stream again. Yeah, so I think I'm going to try to follow what this is, a classes and purpose of basic shape. That's sort of what I did first. Then it goes into attacking shapes. And I think that's weakness of good shape, attacking bad shape, solving Tesuji. So I think that's probably what I'm going to go to next, attacking the shapes. What makes a shape good and bad, the different types of shapes maybe. Like that page that you were pointing out in the Shape Up book, something like that for the next video, for the next shape video. One of the things that's interesting about this book, this is an older book, it has a Russian Go history. So it's about all the different strong Russian Go players. Like in 1988, they won their first European Team Go Championship in Hamburg, Germany, which was really cool. So it has really nice little bits of information from that. How far back does it go? I don't know. This is a... The book's not that old itself, but it just tells about some cool stuff. The book's only from 2013 itself, but you can't get it anymore, which is really annoying, which is why I want to sort of make some videos along those lines. All right. So there's the what is shape and shape. Let's create a new note here. I'm going to say strength and weakness of shape and move this over here into the shapes area. I'm going to change this one to be 1 and this one here to be 2 so that it's the second one in line and that it's a okay, that's normal. Okay, so that it'll be in line here. That's the second video. There we go. Yeah, it would be nice. At the very least, all I want is for it to go to the Smart Go books at very minimum. If it was over here, that'd be quite nice. There's actually quite a few books in here that are really, really useful. And yeah, just be, yeah, at the very least, just be uploaded as a PDF somewhere. Even if I have to pay for it, this would be good enough. Yeah, I think if something was no longer published, no longer in oh, that's funny. This book here, 20 to 10Q, This one here. 20. It's not a 20 to 10Q book. It's closer to a Wadon level book. Good job. Good job, website. Whatever. Anyway. Yeah, if they went online somewhere for free, or if they just went online even to buy somewhere, just a PDF version of it, just somewhere available for any book that is no longer being published would be nice. So I'm going to see if I can do any problems. It's been a long time. I probably can't solve any of the 1Q, 1 Don problems anymore. But I need to get back into it. Maybe, yeah. I know for me personally, it was just playing games got me that far. 1, 2, 3 liberties to 4 liberties. I don't like that. I think I could do this one. If they connect, I can Hane. If they block, I just connect. Oh no, I think I would want to push here instead. Can I do this one directly then? Because this Atari is the real issue. Yeah, I need to save this group, so I can't let him capture this stone. If I do this one, he Ataris, and he connects, then I'm just dead. This one. This one. Ugh, not quite. There's probably something really obvious. Yeah, the wedge. The problem with the wedge is there's the double Atari in the middle. And I have to connect here because I need to save this left side group. Right, so this one, if he does the double Atari, it's already too much. If I connect first, right, you play the move your opponent played as your next point of reading. So you connect here. If they connect, it's 4 liberties to 1, 2, 3 liberties. Even if I turn, it's still 3 liberties, I believe. Maybe you can turn and extend here and do this one. But then, yeah, not enough liberties. See, I can't read these ones anymore. Way too difficult. I want this one too. The problem is he can just Atari. Oh yeah. Yeah. That's the basic route of reading something. When trying to kill a group, for example, you reduce from the outside first. The move you play, if your opponent plays something that prevents you from being able to kill them, then you try to play that move next. That's the basic idea of how to read in general. Yeah, it's very, very important to remember that. And then it doesn't necessarily mean that next move will work, but that's always the next move I like to read. But we can fail here. It won't be too big of a deal. If I do this one, oh, I can connect underneath, but I don't get 2 eyes. I want to do this one. If he does this one, I connect, he can just kill me.
Ayatari. He captures Ayatari here. He connects Ayatari here. He connects. But then I don't have two eyes still. Just Atari connect. Which Atari? If you're talking about, maybe I can zoom in. Can I zoom in? I can. There you go. A little bit better. This Atari here. Or this Atari here. If you do this one, your opponent will double Atari. Because you need to save this side. Q19, I was thinking, yeah, I was trying to figure this one out. This is the one that I want to do. If he connects, I Hane on this side. The problem is this Atari and then this Atari. Because it's connecting underneath doesn't save the group. It might still work. I just don't know. It doesn't save the group. It's probably really simple, and I'm overcomplicating it. That's all I know. We can try Q19, see what it says. No, just wrong. This one, as I said, he does the double Atari. If I capture, I can't connect underneath, right? I can live with this group, but I can't connect underneath. This is weird. I need to out zoom. I need to get rid of the zoom. There we go. Just a big X. Yep, yeah, just a big X. This one, just a big X. I want to play here. And I want to do this one. He Ataris, Atari, and I'm just not quite there. I could connect, but I don't know how useful that is. Right? Even if I just connect underneath, I don't know if I can live this way. Right, I'm not sure. It doesn't look alive yet. Because this way can't live, he can just Hane. This way doesn't live, he just Hanes. Right? Let's do the explore. Atari. Extend. Connect underneath like that. There we go. S18. Oh, we figured it out. See? I was just blind. Just blind. That was so fun. Yeah. Extend on the second line. Extend. This one. Yeah, don't capture. That doesn't work. Extend. Go around her. I'm so good I can see the first move but nothing else. Exactly. This feels like the right move. But then I captured. That was wrong. All right, let's do the next one. I may have to get rid of the zoom. There we go. Let's go back to 100%. All right, let's see. Oh, this is an end game problem. Different than the other one. So there's two basic possibilities. Feels like we just saw this. If we Hane and connect, do they need another move? Yeah, kind of. They need one more move. But can we get more? If we throw in, if we Hane here, they block here, so let's throw in here. If they block, we can get this move and this Atari. And 5 points versus 4. So the other way is better. This one. I do this one. You do this. They do this. You do this.
They do this, you do this, they do this. That's better, maybe. Maybe this one? No, not that way. This way first. No? Well, it's not showing what I wanted to show. This sort of thing? Oh. I want to do a Seki instead. So what I was looking at, what I was looking at was something like this one. Because they can't do that, right? That's just dead. So I have to do this one. I go down here. We have to capture. You do this one, right? 3 points. But you can just get a Seki. So that's way better. Duh. Yeah, I need to start doing Go problems again. This is terrible. This is the normal shape here. If we extend, they do that. You can throw in. They can do this Hane and Sente, so you have to connect. I don't know. It seems like a lot of things work here. So there's definitely a trick. I'll let it sit for a second. Oh, get a drink. First thing I'm always trying to think of is reducing from the outside as best I can. This one reduces from the outside. If he plays this Q17 move, we can push again. And this is not an eye. And this is not big enough to make 2 eyes. If he blocks here at Q18, we have to throw in because he can't block, get the eye this way. But can he make this into 2 eyes somehow? It doesn't seem like he can. It's probably something there. Throw in here first. You just throw in here first. You just do this one. Seems like you can just do this. This one here. What's the problem with this one here as well? This one is a ko. So you can do this wedge and do this one here. Maybe, yeah. And then there's this Atari here as well. Okay. So we don't want that one. I think we want this one and this one. There we go. I'm only going to do 10 problems. That's all I'm going to get to. So I've done 3 so far. Just going to 10. Found it seems to be better if you can try to think about a couple problems versus doing a very large amount, depending on your goal. If your goal is to just like you haven't really done too much reading, but you want to really get good at it, sometimes it's better to do a lot of really easy problems, very, very easy problems. When the problems are around your rank, you want to just do a handful of them and try to think about them. Now this one, I don't know. If I just Atari here, you can make 1 eye this way, and I do this one. And there's a little bit of Aji here with this Atari. I kind of want to do this one. If he does that, throw in, Atari, throw in. No, that doesn't work. This one first should actually work. Like he can't do this one here because that's an Atari and dead. So he has to connect. You could connect back. He can still do this one though. You block here. It does this one. And then you just pull back and it's dead. Maybe. I want to do this one. I do this. If he connects, I just Atari. If he captures, I throw in again. Something like that? Yeah. So in my reading, I felt like he had to connect, which means I have to get rid of this eye. If he tries to make this eye, I connect underneath, there's only one eye. And if he tries to do this one, then I can Atari here, there's only one eye. So since I thought he had to connect here, when he blocks here, that changes everything. Means I need to figure out why he couldn't connect here. And so playing his move, he can't do this one. Let's capture. He can connect solidly, but then I can Atari here, and the group is dead. So he has to capture, then I can throw in again. If he connects, it's the same idea. If he does this one, I can just capture the eye. So yeah, that one's a cool one. I like this one. I was thinking it could be fun to take pictures of the ones that I like. Oh, yeah. P18 is what your intuition told you. Yeah, it feels like the right type of area for something to happen. That's why, yeah, your intuition was probably looking at it. You just need the reading to back up the intuition, right? Anyway, let's do a picture here. This is a throw-in problem. Let's crop this one here. There we go. Get rid of this excess board that we don't need. Check. Copy. See if I can just copy and paste it. This is one thing I wanted to do. I wanted to make a Sumego folder. I can move it wherever I want. Then a new note here. You don't need an app. This is just Windows 11. Throw in. There we go. For now, I'm just going to call it that and move it over here. This here is Obsidian. Yeah, Levi. Obsidian. And then for taking screenshots, I just press print screen on my computer. You also just do Windows Shift S, I think. Yeah. And it opens up the screenshot menu that's built into Windows. Yeah. Yeah, I'm trying to learn about Obsidian. Levi, you probably know more about it than I do. But I really like it so far. I'm going to rename this one. Go problem. Oh, yeah, there's no cloud version, but I know that you can use it in apps and stuff. Like you can use it on your phone. Yeah, it's super cool. It's super, super cool. If I show you the website, you'll see a lot more stuff. 101 Weichi problem. Is there a problem number on that? I don't see one. I don't see it. It's not a big deal. Oh, serial number Q. We'll see if this is right. Put this in here for now. There you go. You need to know like markdown stuff. And like when you do the like this with here the video, you are putting in the code for the videos to embed stuff. You can even write your own scripts and put a lot of stuff in here too. It's really cool. If you go to the website though, it has a lot more fun stuff. Obsidian.md. It sort of shows off a little bit more. You can put it on your phone. Here's this little view here that shows all the different articles and notes that you've taken and how they're all linked together. Yeah, a lot of community plugins. Syncing ability. You can also publish it to a website, like a wiki type of thing. Very cool. And with this, you also have, if we go to appearance and themes, I have the minimal theme right now. But there's the default theme, minimal theme, and there's hundreds of themes that people have made. So you make it look however you like. Yeah, syncing, it's just syncing between devices. It's not necessarily syncing to a website, or like you can sync to like your iCloud or something so that you can use it on your phone and any other device connected to your iCloud or other cloud-based services, whichever ones they call. But even with this theme, you can actually go to the minimal theme settings and you can actually choose different versions. It's really cool. Make it look however you like. I like it a lot. Ooh. I like Dracula though. Yeah. I just started using it though. So I need to learn it, but I like the idea behind it quite a lot. So that's why I'm going to start putting all my Go notes in here and writing my scripts for videos and all that. Now let's go back to the to this thing here. I'm going to do a couple more problems, then I'll be done. Just a couple more. Oh no. Okay. Capturing race. Okay. Huh. I can do a co. I see a co right away. Maybe. Yeah, Windows Shift S. Yeah. On my keyboard for my laptop, there's a print screen button, and it does the same thing as Windows Shift S. If you have a print screen button, you can try pressing that instead. I know not all of them have that button. This one here connects. Throw in here, just Atari. Capture, throw in. You can do that now. Old-fashioned. Okay. I just know that on my laptop it works. It's never worked like that for me before, but it does for this one. That's all that matters to me. If he connects, I want this move. I want this move. Oh, it depends. If I S19, he can, which thing was it? Oh yeah, if I throw in here, connects, Atari, Yes, he can't do this one right away. It depends on the other moves he plays first. So if I was thinking S19, if he connects here, if I Atari, he captures. I Atari here, he goes down. I capture, he just Ataris, and he has one more liberty than I do. If I Atari first, throw in. If he captures this way, then I can Atari here and turn it into like a ko. Maybe not. How do I do this one? Man, my reading really is bad right now. It's hard for me to even read. That's what happens when you don't do it for a couple months. So I know what I want to do. I don't know if it works. I think it does. So I think it's Atari, push here, throw in here, do this one, then Atari, and then it's a ko. Wow. Okay. Oh, that was really hard for me to see. Oh man. That was difficult for me to actually look at. Okay. Atari first is very important. When I was thinking of P19, him being an Atari, if I play the other moves first, this is probably still possible. This Gomoku? Yeah. I'm glad you figured it out, Brandon. This one's probably still possible, but there's more options for white to try to do something, like a ko right away or something. That's why the Atari, throw in, if he goes down now, ko. Capture, Atari, can't connect, go down, ko. There you go. Good. Oh, I only have a couple more problems to do. It's difficult. Did you finish your lesson? How did it go? Are they smarter now or are they worse? And what was the goal? Ooh, I know one Q problems. I'm bragging too much. I've only gotten a couple of them wrong. It's all good. I like this idea right here. This move. Does this move work? He goes down here. I just do this one and then kill. He goes here. I connect underneath. Does that just work? Nice. This one was purely instinct. Talked about yourself the whole time. Very good. I'm proud of you, Brandon. That's how you're supposed to do it. Okay? That's how you're supposed to do it. You gotta talk about yourself. Most important lesson of all. Went well, just like your dates. So went terribly. I'm sorry about that. They'll probably come back for a second. I mean, maybe. Yeah, this one's a fun move. I like that. We just need to create Miai, connect underneath, or cut. Connect underneath or cut. Blocks, we connect underneath. Nice and simple. May not even need to connect there, but I did. This one. Skip straight to calling. Just keep calling them over and over. They'll get the message eventually, I'm sure. I want to do this one, but then he can capture this half. I want to do this one, but then when he does this Atari, it kind of captures stuff again. This Atari here seems good, but when he does this one, and I turn, the capture, throw in Atari. I guess I can capture that back, but he captures this side. I don't like that. Can I do this one? If they block, it's the same problem. It's fine. It's just the same problem. Not a big deal. Connect solidly, then do this one? No. This one. I don't know. Brandon, solve it for me. I can't. I'm having a really hard time solving these problems, so I need help. I just got 4 more to go. I guess I'd rather give up the bottom side versus the top side. Probably. Oh, microchip. Good point. Easy peasy. Oh man, we may actually have to worry about that soon. Imagine people getting AI installed into their brain. You'd have to like brain scan them before you could play in a tournament. Oh, that's terrible. Oh, you got this? Okay. I'm waiting. We need the answer now. Just play that move. Oh, that one? I'll zoom in for you. Is that better? That's the answer? All right, cool. Isn't this one? I'm not exactly sure what the answer is for this one. Yeah, right there. Perfect. You're right. Yeah, how could I have not just seen that move? You saw it too, everybody, right? that move. Rotate. No. I don't. I could rotate, but I don't want to mess with that. Yeah, there's a rotation key. It's like the Windows tab or Windows something. I don't remember. It's been a long time since I've done that. I remember we used to do that at school. You'd rotate the computer screen around to mess with the next person who used the computer. It's been a long time. Don't rotate changes my answer. All right, let me actually try to think about it again. If I Atari here and they connect, easy game. I can figure this out. Okay, I can figure it out. If they connect after I Atari, I got this. Okay. But if they don't connect and they just Atari me here and I capture, I might be happy to push through that, honestly, in a real game. But I don't know if this problem set wants me to do that. He just blocks. I connect. He Ataris. But why would he Atari? You just block here and capture these stones. I would just capture these stones. I wouldn't worry about these. I'd just capture these ones. Let's do that one. Oh, he connected. Nice. That makes it a little bit easier. I don't know if it's that much easier, but it makes it a little bit easier. Feels like a troll, doesn't it? Feel a little bit like a troll. Tari here. If he pulls back, I have to connect still. Oh, that's so annoying. I have to connect again. It does have problems where you would sacrifice a lot of stones. But I don't know what this one is. Let me try this one again. Is it really not this one first? Explore. Okay, this one is first. All right, what is it? This one? Well, why wouldn't he go the other way? Why wouldn't he play the other move? Wait, why that one? Why not this one? Just connect underneath is good enough? I don't want to do that. I'd rather give up one side. This is probably better, but this just makes him so thick on the outside. Oh, he's already thick. Never mind. It doesn't matter. But I don't want to sacrifice these stones. All right, so it goes this way. Then that's easy. You just capture back and then this. And yeah, you can't do anything because, yeah. We just suck. Yeah, I don't want to do that, though. I don't want to do this. I feel like I lost this game already, right? Don't you feel like you lost this game in this situation? Isn't this game over? Look how thick white is. And white captures these stones. Man, that sucks. All right, next problem. All right, three more to go. Then I can go to bed. Well, not really. I can just go do something else. Throw your laptop against the wall. Exactly. Oh, Brandon's probably done that. Have you done that before? This one feels like a really easy one, so I feel like I'm missing something. Oh, end game. Okay, that makes it way easier. I need to play the correct end game. Okay. I just need to throw in. No? Cut? And turn? And capture? Okay. Not with your nice laptop? Okay, that makes sense. The Korean Academy problems, yeah. Okay, two more. Oh, I know this one. I don't know if I know the right answer, but I know this one. I don't know this one. Yeah, just this easy game, right? Just this one, easy game. Easy game. Just capture the stones. It's very simple. I had to think about it a little too much after I clicked the button. I thought I saw it. Then he played a move. Like, uh-oh. I don't know if I saw that one. All right, last problem. Oh, I did it. Okay. Oh. Is this a trick problem? This is a trick problem. How do I trick him the best way? How do I make the most amount of points? I don't know. I want to do this one. If he connects, I push through here. He does this one. I capture. He captures. I throw in. And then he has to connect, and I do that one. That's my goal, okay? We're going to see if it works. Push. Yes. Easy. Told you, easy. I'm really good at this. Oh. Needed a drink after that one. Probably hear everything. But I can rotate the board. Look at that. I can. It's right here. Don't even need to rotate the screen. Oh, I should have done that earlier. What's this button do? Whoa. Did you know you could do that? You know you could do that? I'm learning new things, Brandon. I'm learning new things. I never actually tried any of these buttons here. I just ignored them. Wow. We learn something new every day. Let's get rid of this and then do center board. Look at that. You're the only one who didn't. So you didn't know as well, Brandon? Oh, that's terrible. Mm-hmm. Like that desktop picture, horrible things. It's a really good picture. It's really well done. Look at her. I've had this on here for a long time. You've probably seen it on my other streams too. Anyway. That will be all today. As I said, my goal... Hair is see-through. Terrible. Now she has hair. I know you prefer bald, but whatever. But my goal is to try to do a little bit of a stream every day. Maybe not Monday nights because it's the most busy day. But every other day I want to try to stream for at least around an hour. Do some problems, maybe play a game. Maybe just work on stuff in Obsidian. Do more examples and stuff. Bald orcs. Oh, yeah, the bald orcs. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's that's my goal. And then hopefully we'll see how that does. See if people like that or not. And yeah, we'll know later. Oh. But I also need to get used to sitting down and streaming again because I'm already really kind of tired. It's only been like 2.5 hours. I thought I could make it to 4 hours, but I can't do it yet. I gotta like go stand up, take my headset off, do a bunch of stuff. It's not as fun anymore. Can't sit down for that long. Anyway, I think I just go over to here and I can just stop it all. Hope you enjoyed being here, Herv. I think you're mainly the only one. There was one other person here earlier that I don't know if is still here. Levi, the Daegu. That makes sense, Daegu. I guess I can check. Yeah. Mostly just Herv. I appreciate all the questions. I'll probably work again on the same sort of stuff. See, Levi, you're still here. It doesn't pop up in the participation thing. Oh, yeah, contraband. I don't count him. When I look at participants, you're not there, but then you're there. Tricky. No, yeah, Brandon's not here. He doesn't count. He's not a real person. He should know better. Yeah. I'll see you guys maybe tomorrow. Is he saying do anything? If you want to get banned, yes. Yeah, so maybe I'll see you tomorrow. Who knows? Have a good night, everybody. Maybe good afternoon, morning. Who knows? Whatever your time zone is.